Okay, let's try this other number. Number 2, phone number 2 they gave us on their site.
Aloha, you have reached the Hino Unemployment Office. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, our office is currently closed to the public for the safety of our claimants, employers, and staff. You're all staying safe and healthy. Mahalo.
Okay, let's try the other one. Let's try this one.
Aloha, you can file for unemployment benefits online. Please go to our website, uiclaims.hawaii.gov. If you do not have computer access, please try to call us back later as all lines are busy at the moment. Due to heavy traffic online, the system may be very slow.
Really?
Please give it some time to load pages. Thank you.
Okay, let's try this one now. Hello? In a while, with the COVID-19 thing. Oh, it's just been so crazy, yeah. So, right now in Hawaii, we have 17 deaths, total deaths. We had 629 cases, of course. That's cases. Doesn't mean that they're active. We got under 100, I think, that are active. But of course, it's really hard because I don't think everyone gets tested because, we don't want to overcrowd the hospitals or waste medical supplies. So I'm sure there's people at home who probably have it, but they don't either show symptoms or they didn't go to the doctor. Yes, guys, look at me. I am pulling the gray hair thing. Yeah, well, I'm just not coloring it. Look at that. I'm kind of worried though, because if I did grow it out, it looks like I might be all gray. I thought I could look like the cool kind of gray, but I don't think so right now. Yeah, so we've had 17 people die of COVID-19 here in Hawaii right now, and we have 629 cases. Again, that's not active. We have under 100 right now. We're doing really good, I think, because most people in Hawaii did listen, and we all want to get better. So I think we all try to do our best to help each other, our neighbors, our friends, and so we stuck it out. And I think Hawaii has done really well. I mean, Outer Island is fantastic. Kauai, we don't want anything to happen to Molokai. It's such a small island. They can't afford to have any kind of illness. But I really, really, really wish that the government here would do something about tourism, because the tourists, the way they, it's not like they come here and they're good. Some of them are naughty and they sneak out. They try to go. I mean, it takes, I think, more police now. More staff just takes, and it costs money for us to chase tourists around who don't listen. I think you should either slap them with the $5,000 fine right away, because they're laughing. They think it's just a slap on the wrist. And so if you really, really, really want to set a rule, you make the penalty harsh, and then they won't do it. Why? I don't think why we should be like, oh, that's too harsh. Why? Because you want them to break the rules so then they can pay their $200. It should be $5,000. So then people will say, oh my God, no way, it's $5,000. Or they should do it like how they did in other places. Like I was reading about China. Other countries, they have such great technology that they use with the COVID-19. I mean, their phones check their temperature every couple hours instead of using medical staff to do that. They have robots who bring you food. They have quarantine hotels, like in China they had with the cameras. You cannot leave the room. In Japan too. Japan has the robots that bring you food and everything, so you don't take the time for the frontline staff. And it's not taking their work, it's helping them. Not that way they can work on the more important things, the bigger things, the people who are really ill. The quarantine hotels are for those that have to quarantine. I think they should just make a hotel here in Waikiki that's quarantined for the tourists. They want to come, fine, but they have to stay in this one hotel. Even returnees have to stay at this one hotel for 2 weeks, and it should be on their dime. Don't make it outrageously expensive, but it should be on their dime. And sure, like the Sheraton, they could say, okay, you can get oceanfront, ocean view, mountain view, city view, or whatever, you know, but they have to stay the 2 weeks. Should make it where, like Mufi Hanneman was saying, they should make the card key so they can only enter. They go out, they cannot come back, they gotta go to the front desk. We shouldn't make it convenient because we don't want them here. We want them here when it's safe. We want them here when they can enjoy the whole Hawaii. What is it good to enjoy it now? The locals just get mad. They get all irritated with them. They have to deal with cops. They got to deal with people chasing them. People, I mean, there's nothing open. They just want to come here. And I'm sorry, we don't know if they're safe. Because they come from a place where there's like hundreds of thousands of virus people out there. Not saying that they're ill, but they should be tested. I mean, so they should stay at the quarantine hotel for 2 weeks. Why should we risk the whole island for tourists? For what, 200 tourists? Really? Or give them bracelets, but I think you should be strict and fine them. So anyway, other than that, you guys, it's been good. Happy Mother's Day coming around the corner. You know, I got 2 beautiful dozen of roses. Well, not me. Me and my mom got from my wonderful cousin Steven. Today. This is, of course, guys, from Cousin Steven for Mother's Day. So sweet. It's from Sweet Blossoms. Yes, the florist here in Hawaii finally got the green light. Thank goodness. If the governor didn't, that's like so ridiculous. How can you take flowers away from the biggest holiday, from the florists and all the mothers out there that can't see their children and so forth, you know? Shucks, I wonder if Brian sent his mom one for Mother's Day. This is absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. Happy, my mom got the yellow. I don't know what these are called. And I got, you spoiled, yeah, princess. Yeah, nice, yeah, your flowers. Shinchan janakattaって知ってたすぐ. I told her as soon as I saw you, it wasn't from Shinchan. So pretty. Okutayo, I sent him a picture. Pretty, yeah, these roses. Look how big they are. You happy?
Yeah.
You get more roses from your nephew, yeah? Look at you. You want it all. Zenbu hoshino. Okay, well, let's go to the store, Mommy. Okay? Ikoka. Okay, we're going to try it. Where's your mask? You got your mask? Don't forget your mask. Okay, it's not going to run away. Flores just got the okay this past week. So I'm glad because I was really worried about, I mean, I'm happy for me too, but I mean, there are other people out there, like other mothers, grandmothers and those in homes and stuff like that. I'm sure they could use this uplift. So I think flowers are very, very important right now. And it just puts a smile on people's faces and maybe makes you feel like it's a little bit normal. So, you know, today we went to Don Quixote and it was much, much, much more crowded than it was the other week. I mean, the other week was on shutdown. There's nobody around. It's actually kind of frightening that there's no one around. Look at this. I went to Waikiki. Here's a little clip. I mean, I was thinking, my God, look at that. No one around.
This way?
No, this way. On the right.
Left?
Right.
What?
Too late now.
You gotta tell
You're
me.
I'm like, right. That's Kalakaua.
I know, but it's a solid. I'm gonna cross over on the solid.
You could have gone long time. Sorry, guys. I was going to show you Kalakaua. My son goes on Kuhio.
I'm not. I have a very bad sense
There's
of direction.
nobody on Kuhio.
I can cut through. Should I cut through?
Yeah.
Cutting through.
Kalakaua view.
Okay, here we go. And then we get back on Kalakaua, yeah?
Stay over there.
Stay in this one, okay. Yeah, you gotta tell me exactly where to go. I'm like super bad at sense of direction. Like Chelsea has to tell me where to go.
Yeah, it's
Usually
really
there's, like,
quiet. There's
walking.
nobody walking. Usually, there's some. No, those are probably locals because, yeah, locals in the front. Yeah, they look like locals.
Not really.
Well, they can't be out if they're not. It's supposed to be quarantined.
They don't look like.
I don't know.
Japanese tourists. No mask.
Yeah, they have no masks. Do they look local?
Nope. Maybe students.
Yeah, maybe.
A lot of... Oh, he's going on red. Oh,
What
he can
in?
turn on red, I guess.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I guess you can't tell. This is what it's like in the movie The Walking Dead. This is what it would look like. Wow. You can count the people. So I guess you're allowed to ride a bicycle through Waikiki. Yeah, you are.
Sad all the businesses are all closed.
Was that a guy or a girl? Guy dressed in ripped clothing, Louis Vuitton, all closed up. Oh, Waikiki Shopping Business Plaza. Victoria's Secret. Wow.
Like,
Driving through Waikiki with nobody. Well, I guess you're allowed to walk in Waikiki like this for exercising. Wow, you can walk your dog and not have to worry about it chasing anybody.
it's got the whole sidewalk.
Okay, that was a tourist. You know, the tourists should never think that we can't tell that they're tourists.
I can tell.
You can tell a tourist a mile away.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't care if they think, well, you know, you have Caucasians here, but Caucasians who live in Hawaii look different from Caucasian people visiting for some reason. I think they have a tan. Yeah, maybe a tan.
The beach is empty.
Wow, the beach is really empty. Go slow here. Wow, there's nobody on the beach. There's no
Still get some people.
Yeah.
Should I take a left up here?
No.
Oh, not yet.
Just go with this road and then go, it'll curve to the left.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, there is a lot of people. This is where they usually do the movie.
What?
The kids are exercising good.
Hey, you get good exercise on Kuma.
Not enough.
It's good though.
Not for the amount of time I
It's
sit.
good.
I sh-
Every time you go around that loop, that's better than doing nothing.
You know what? But I should be going every hour.
I mean, Kuma already
Every
kinda tells you
hour.
every hour.
Yep, so we're going by Diamond Head. Yeah, we're passing the back of the zoo.
Oh, yeah, is the zoo closed?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know,
That's good for
the
that animal.
tiger. Oh, you gotta go in that lane. That tiger or whatever got coronavirus. Yeah, 6 or 7 of them
Oh,
are
wow.
lions in New York.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, see, Kuma needs a friend.
Yeah.
Follow the blue Cooper.
Straight, yeah?
Yeah, just follow the blue Cooper.
Okay.
Oh, so this is the back of Diamond Head on Montserrat, yeah?
Yeah. We like
Well,
to...
let's see how many people is that? That's like
This
10.
is popular plate lunch pioneers.
Yeah, look at all those people hanging out outside that popular
Popular
plate lunch
Japanese
place.
people too. Yeah, this is always a nice drive.
At least people are exercising and moving themselves. Look at all people exercising. It's great.
Just walking.
Yeah, people in Hawaii do walk.
I mean, all the gyms are closed, so...
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go to a sweaty gym right now. They're like, oh, we're going to open the gyms. I'm thinking, why? Ew.
Need money, that's why.
Ooh, yeah, just smear your body
I
on
think
the
24
sweat.
24 hours is taking a hit right now.
Yeah, all that sweat. Ew.
24-hour fitness might have to close like locations and stuff.
What are they going to do? Wipe down each equipment before the other person? Yeah, right.
Good.
I doubt it.
It's a nice park.
Oh, yeah, this is Diamond Head, right? By, what do you call it? The Diamond Head, yeah, the Diamond Head hike. I used to do it a lot when I was younger. Now I'm probably like, oh, I don't like hiking now. I don't like walking uphill.
I went to school.
Yeah, it's too much work walking uphill. I like walking flat. Oh, no, at
Some people
KCC.
It's funny it's called Kapiolani Community College, yeah, 'cause
Well, you know
they
why?
moved it, yeah.
Yes, it used to be right next to McKinley High School. In fact, it was on the same block as McKinley High School, Kapiolani Community College.
Funny though, they kept the name.
Right. I think because everyone knew it was called KCC.
Yeah. KCC.
Kapiolani Community College. I know that because I used to go to McKinley. And from McKinley, we used to cut out of school and buy lunch.
The dog park is open.
How come the dog park is open?
The one in Waikiki is closed.
Yeah, I don't know if that's allowed.
It looks like it.
Yeah, so anyway, I used to cut out of school to buy lunch at the KCC cafeteria because they couldn't tell between seniors at McKinley and students at KCC. Hi, doggy. Hi, beautiful doggy. Yeah, but now it looks like everyone's back to normal, you know, right now. I mean, all the stores are not open. The mall is going to open next week. I think Outer Island is going to have like some stores reopening, retailers and stuff opening this week. I think Oahu's next week, yes. But we still have these rules we have to follow. But honestly, do we really still want to go into the malls right now? Do we really need to buy clothes? Where are we going to go? I have nowhere to go. I actually realize that I'm so much more happier with less things. The only things I need is like maybe some furniture. But material things like clothes like that, I wear the same shoes every day. It makes me realize what a simple world it would be. I mean, all the things we were buying, crap, designer bags, designer clothes, expensive clothes, what? Does it really matter? I think our health is really all that matters. Health, family, and our friends and our loved ones. All those other things are just material things, definitely. I appreciate, because think about it. The only thing I wanted during this whole month wasn't I wanted a bag. Not that I want clothes. I wanted to live. And I didn't want to get sick. And I didn't want my family sick. And I think that's the most important. You know? Everyone in our home is avoiding to grumble about the COVID-19 because there's nothing you can do about it, right? There's nothing. We can only be safe. And we hope everyone is safe. And I don't want to get into the grumbling negative things. And I know it's hard because it must be so hard. I mean, you know, if I was a single mom, I know how hard it is to feed my kids. I don't know what I would do. Of course I would be mad. I wouldn't want to go to work because most parents risk their lives to support their family, their kids, right? So I think that's, you know, really, really hard. I can't judge those people who are. For me, I think in this, I'm trying not to be so picky about what I eat and stuff because, you know, we're just grateful that we can eat. We do have ranchers here on the outer island, so it's great. I heard that our meat, the restaurants, because it's closed, but I'm glad the meat people found, the ranchers found the consumers, so now we can buy direct from them, which we should. That's what we all should do. All the states should do. You should buy directly. Yeah, we should try and buy directly, like meat, vegetables. We can buy like a box of vegetables, like $10. You can buy like a box of vegetables and you don't know what's in it. I'm gonna see if I can get some tomorrow at Otsuji Farms. But it's like $10 and you have a variety of vegetables and stuff and you can make things with it. But it helps the local farmers. I really, really want Hawaii to thrive on farming and ranch. For some reason, I just think that that's what the state should give tax breaks on. I think so for farmers, they should give them better loans. I mean, because this COVID-19 proves something. We need to have our own stuff. I mean, even the US needs to have their own stuff. Obviously, this proves that China we depend on them so much for everything. And that's what our problem is. We depend on everyone else because we want it cheap. Cheap, 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 cheap. Too much and cheap. Do we really need to have that many things? I mean, do we need to have that many stores? All these cheap clothes. I mean, I think we're losing sight of what's really what matters. You know, I think we forgot. Everything got so cheap, 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 cheap. And some people just like to buy. But it's waste. And we're like, you buy cheap stuff from them and they're the ones making all the bucks. We should be putting money into our own economy, into US. US needs to start making their own stuff. We need to stop. I don't know what it is, why it's the way it is. I don't understand business too well. I know it's cheaper, right? Cheaper over there to make it stuff. But in the end, we lose out. We get cheaper junk things. They're not made as well, right? I mean, I remember back in the day, people wanted certain things made in Japan because those things never broke, right? remember that movie Gung Ho? Remember how they said they had zero defect, right? In that car plant, in that movie with Michael Keaton. So it's kind of like that, right? We just need to take our time to make things better in the U.S. and charge a pretty decent fee. But we got to figure out a way. I don't know. But we can't let them have it all anymore. We got to have our own. We have to make our own stuff. Yes. So anyway, so here's an example. So one thing good about the COVID-19, it has made people more and more creative. And in Hawaii, what they were doing was becoming very popular, where people were making masks. They were making masks with Hawaiian print. Isn't that nice? Yep. And the ladies were sewing these. So then the fabric stores had to open up because they became essential. And of course, it's not the medical grade, but the cloth ones help you for every day. So it's kind of nice. My friend Jamie made these, and she gave them to me. So sweet, yeah. She ran out of elastic. They had shortage, see? Shane made, my girlfriend Shane, you know Shane? Yeah, the one I was talking about. You know, she's married to her husband, played Major League Baseball. Yeah. My girlfriend Shane. Yes, her husband's retired. But Shane is so kind. She made all these. Yeah. Good thing her husband was supposed to coach minor league baseball, but the baseball this season, something went out, right? So he flew up there for nothing. So this is, see, she made these. These are nice. It's soft. She donated all these at Queen's Hospital. Yes, I know you're saying you guys don't like the ties, but she ran out of elastic. So she gave me 4 masks for my family, and in trade, I gave her elastic because I had. And in trade, I gave her elastic because I had some elastic. So I'm gonna change these to elastic. But now everyone's selling it, and don't pay a fortune, you guys. I really like the one in Hawaii. If you do buy, please, please, please buy. Wait, there was a card in here. Please, please, please buy. This was in here. It's got, please buy made in Hawaii stuff. The made in Hawaii. It doesn't have to be this brand, but try and support Hawaii businesses. Sorry, you know, the one I saw at Don Quixote, they had half was like made in Thailand, even though they have the Hawaiian print, but it's made in Thailand. But I want you guys to push to support Hawaii. The locals, yeah? We gotta support the locals. So you guys, this is so cute. Shinichi, look, do you like it? Shinichi and Satoshi. I think I'm gonna get my brother one and send it to Japan. I don't know if you can send stuff to Japan, but I'm gonna try. Next time I go, I'm gonna get one. Look at this. It was only $6.99. Look how cute. Yeah, you guys, isn't that the Guriko guy from Namba City in Osaka? Yeah. Hula hula hula. I don't know, I just thought it was so cute. So, and they make it so nice, the inside, and it has a peak. So you can breathe. Taylor does say he thinks these are harder to talk. The color's good. You cover your whole face. And they had 2 sizes, I noticed. They had the bigger ones for like a big face like me, or like Brian. And then they have the smaller ones for people like my mom with the smaller face. So yeah, you guys, right now in Hawaii, a lot of places you can't go in without a mask, and I think that's wonderful. Here in Hawaii, I think we like it. I like it. It's good for me. Makes me feel better. Also that someone else is wearing a mask, and me wearing a mask feels better that hopefully I won't infect someone else if I got something, right? So other than that, guys, yeah. So other than that, Oahu's been good. So for work, guys, I had to go back to work on April 20 for 2 weeks. I had such a hard time trying to figure it out and still trying to get my unemployment. I got 1 week. I have to go back there and try and get 2 more weeks like my friends did. It was pretty good, they said, because we get that extra $600 on top of that unemployment. So that was kind of nice. It is harder. I think the system is a lot harder since they got the new people. When you're comfortable, yeah, you don't do anything to change, to upgrade or anything like that. You just get stuck. And that's exactly what the state did. All their systems are bad. DMV, I mean, we finally got machines, kiosks. I mean, our DMV was the worst. I don't know why. Even like when I was even Department of Education, when my kids were going to school, I could have even paid for their lunch online. I had to write my check, go all the way on. I mean, everything is so behind the times. My son went to private school. His computer was a lot better. But I mean, there's no excuse. The state, I mean, sure, we don't raise taxes and stuff, but you know what? Legalize weed, for goodness sakes. The whole Canada is legal. I mean, I hate to say we need the money. I mean, God, and I don't think it's bad as booze. Booze got more death and danger than that. I mean, God, I really think we need the money. We can use it for medical. I mean, God, I want some robots too, you know. I want us to have some good stuff, you know. I want us to have better roads, and I want a better educational system. I think we should use that, the taxes for those from the cannabis, and work on those three things. And also in Hawaii, we should farm the cannabis. We should be number one in cannabis for medical industry. Yeah. Or recreational, whatever. But we should make the money. I mean, come on. Gotta stop being so old school. So that's one thing I don't like about our Hawaii politicians. A lot of them, they're too old school. I mean, come on. Ige, our governor, he's the guy who pushed the button. Yeah, for the missile. That's him. Yeah. Duh. Brighter, quicker thinking. People think out of the box. We can't have people still stuck like this. Apparently, the Department of Labor guy was like this, right? I mean, I don't even want to hear what he has to say. There's no excuse. And every time, and you know what's worse? Our governor and mayor, every time they don't want to answer, and they have to, you know what they say? Oh, let's move forward, or moving forward. Oh, I saw Ige saying moving forward. I was kind of irritated because he should have gave us an answer. But moving forward, he makes like, oh, we're so annoying. No. We're annoyed because they don't get their things together. Okay, so today I'm going to eat I went to L&L because they opened up in Hawaii Kai again this week, which I'm so happy. Gotta support the mom and pop shops. So I got a mini basa fish. This is tartar sauce. That's a whole lot of tartar, huh? Mac salad and the fish and rice. And I bought bachan, radish kimchi at Don Quixote to eat on the side. Yeah, you guys, please take care of yourself during the COVID-19. I know it's so hard to be happy and chipper. I mean, for me it is. It's so hard to be happy and chipper. I gained weight, but I really don't care right now. Just been up and down. I don't sleep till 3 o'clock. I try to work in between. I just gotta work 40 hours a week. It doesn't matter when. But again, I only have 1 more week of work, and then we go on furlough. I don't know what's gonna happen because I work in a tourist industry. I think I have to look outside the tourist industry for work though. I've been staying at where I work for so long more because it's for my mom's health, you know, because she needs, I got a flexible schedule to take care of her. Yeah. But I will say, that's what's hard about the quarantine, guys, is her being home with me all the time because she's such a control freak. Yeah, she was making miso soup the other day. She goes, oh, can I have some miso soup? She goes, oh, yeah. So I go to heat it up. She doesn't move. She walks around me to go heat up the miso soup on the stove. I'm watching. I go, it's okay. Why don't you go rest? I can do it. She'll just stand there. I'm like, I can pour my own miso soup. She's like, no, eat. She's over there putting at the top. Shake it around. I'm like, I can make my own miso soup. And she goes, no, you're messy. So I was so irritated. I just wanted to make my own soup and eat. I can't just do anything. I'm suffocating. So I just left the room. I just couldn't stay there. You know, it's so hard when you love someone, but you just want them to buzz off a little bit, you know? I mean, in my hair, I turn around, she's right there. You know, sometimes it's just in my hair. And I feel so bad because I know the person's lonely or you know, wants to make conversation and everything, but it's quite hard for me sometimes because I just want some space. You know, I'm an introvert. Some of you saying that, but I am. I like to be alone. I'm not a big social butterfly. I do like just a handful of things. I don't need to be out there. Doesn't faze me as much. I notice not being on social media makes me happier right now during the COVID-19. So I don't Instagram. I don't even look at Instagram. I hardly even look at my phone. That's the only way I can handle this right now. Just not social. Just not social. Don't know what it is. Hopefully I'll get over it. Hopefully. I don't know. I always hide. I run and hide from certain things. When something gets sad, I hide. Like when I got divorced, I hid. I mean, not from my divorce, but I hide. I like to hide from the world and go into a cave. I don't know. Do you guys know what that is when you do that? But I am the type that goes into a cave. So hope you don't think I'm snotty or anything like that. I just don't know what to say. I just start like panicking, getting anxiety. I start thinking 500 things, thinking the worst of everything. I don't know. Maybe there's a medicine out there. Maybe it's one of these things. Maybe I need some enhancer or whatever you call that. I don't know. Hopefully I'll talk to my doctor. But every time I talk to my doctor about things like that, they just look at me like I'm crazy. So I kind of don't talk about it too much. Like mental things. What can you say to your doctor? Right? That was some, I don't know. Mental subjects are not that easy to talk about. So, I don't know. You know, don't worry, I'm not depressed. I'm not the kind like want to commit suicide kind of depressed. I'm just depressed, like the unknown kind of anxiety, right? I think a lot of you have that right now. I think it's because it is the unknown. You know, first it was, oh, it ain't so bad. It's not as bad as the flu, but it did become worse than the flu. Oh, it's not that contagious. Well, I kind of thought it was airborne from the beginning. Yeah, just sounded like it. I like that show Pandemic on Netflix. Did you guys see that? Oh, make you think. Don't watch it if you have a weak stomach because they show pigs like that have the infection. They're like, so you don't want to see that. If you don't have a strong stomach, don't watch that show. I watched it, but then again, now I don't want to eat meat, so I'm eating fish because it just made me kind of sad to get those pigs and stuff. And how I heard there's a meat shortage in the mainland because the plant had a lot of sick people. In Hawaii, lucky we have our own ranchers, so we can get our own meat if we want to. This is pretty good. Not bad at all. Well, guys, I hope you stay safe, Deb. And I don't know, we'll do some hair color. I don't know what to do. I don't know how it'll look. So this is what, a month, yeah? Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So you guys stay safe. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you. Eat well. Save your money, you know. Take care of each other. Yeah, let's just be kind to each other. Everyone's really stressed out right now. And don't come to Hawaii right now, guys, okay? Because seriously, it's cheap, but it won't be any fun, really. People here, they know you're a tourist, most likely, and they won't be very nice. And they're not very welcoming right now to tourists. So you're not going to get any aloha. So if you really want to experience Hawaii, you come, please come when everything's fine, when everything's open. Because you're never going to experience a lovely experience here in our islands without all the local touches. I mean, what makes Hawaii more special is our good food and the loveliness of the people. Did I say that right? The loveliness. And I know that sounds really strange, but it's true. To me, one of the most special things about Hawaii is the people. And that's why, for me, it's really, really hard to move. I mean, I think I should do a video about why I love this place so much. But I've thought about it. I'm 52. So many times I want to move away. But Hawaii is my home. The people here are awesome. Most of them. I mean, we have some rotten eggs, you know, like everywhere else. But really, I like how we have the mix And I love that the food. I think I would just die at the food. I love the fact I can have Filipino food for breakfast, Korean for lunch, Chinese for dinner, and on and on. Great aloha, you know, here and show you what our island's all about. But it's not there yet. Not right now, you guys. So please save your money and come when we're open. All right? So you take care, everybody. Please take care. Social distancing. Social distancing.